Oklahoma's most famous cold case may be close to being solved. The News on 6 has learned that a multi-county grand jury is investigating the 40-year-old murder of millionaire rancher E.C. Mullendore. Well, these are pictures of Mullendore taken before he was beaten and shot to death on his ranch in Osage County back in 1970. The only person with him that night was ranch hand Damon Chub Anderson, and he's generally considered to be the main suspect. Well, the murder has generated rumors for decades, but has never been solved. Anderson has agreed to tell his story to Dale Lewis, a columnist for the Bartlesville Examiner Enterprise newspaper. Lewis talks about it exclusively to News on 6 crime reporter Lori Fulbright.
So when was that? That was 81.
This table is filled with 4 years worth of research Dale Lewis has done on Chub Anderson, starting with Chub's early days as a cattle rustler, through his time working for E.C. Mullendore, to his arrest for the largest marijuana bust in the state, to his 17 years on the run, living in Montana under an assumed name, working as a subcontractor for Ted Turner, building buffalo pens. It's been a colorful life filled with many highs and lows.
He's not proud of a lot of them. A lot of the stuff he is proud of is his cowboying abilities, breaking horses, welding. He's had many beautiful women in his life. He was quite a charming guy. He could charm a woman and talk a man into being his best friend just at the drop of a hat, but he could also turn if he didn't like you.
Lewis met Chub 4 years ago when he was extradited back to Oklahoma. He has dozens of audio tapes of interviews. He says Chub has signed exclusive rights to his story over to Dale for a book, which is this manuscript called Footsteps in the Dew. In it, for the first time ever, he says Chub talks about Mullendore's murder.
As I listen to my tapes over and over, there's just no doubt in my mind that he knows what happened that night. And what he's told me, he's gave me his word that this was the truth, and he has never told anyone, including his children, his best friends, law enforcement, no one.
Until now.
Until now.
He says the murder has weighed heavily on Chub, and he wants the story told before his death. He is currently 69, living in a nursing home in Kansas, fighting kidney disease. Because of what Chub told Lewis, Lewis was subpoenaed last week to testify before the multi-county grand jury. He's not allowed to talk about that testimony.
Do you think we're closer to getting this murder solved than we've ever been in the last 40 years since it happened?
We're closer to getting this solved than they've ever been from day one, back on September 26, 1970.
Lori Fulbright, the News on 6.
Well, Dale Lewis is now looking for someone who can turn this story into a movie or a miniseries. He says he's talked to the Mullendore family, and they too are ready for the truth to come out and hope that it will put an end to all these nasty rumors that have circulated for years about the case.